you to stay away from me. Let me go. This isn't what I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said.
Wow. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back on my channel. I'm very happy today to do this video because we're going to listen to Linkin Park. And today, yeah, that's the famous Meteora album that some of you were waiting. I saw you in the comments. And yeah, I can't wait also because there's Numb in it, and that's a song I love, as was the same for me with In the End, you know. And I also going to discover other songs. So yeah, very good. Their second studio album released in 2003. Okay. You can check on my channel my reaction for Hybrid Theory and also Reanimation. Okay, I'm doing all the Linkin Park albums in order. So yeah, today we're in 2003 with Meteora. Sold at something like 12 million copies according to bestalbumselling.org, but there are various sources everywhere on the internet. So anyway, yeah, I can't wait. I know the song Numb for sure, and the rest I think I'm going to discover, or maybe as it was the case for One Step Closer in the first album, I will figure out that I know some other songs. Anyway, you have the ranking here and the title of all the songs we're going to listen today. Okay, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe and check my playlist for all my Linkin Park reactions and the other artists I'm currently listening to. Yeah, let's go. No more introduction. Okay, so there was a quick cut just for me to take time to open the sealed album, okay, and insert the disc in my Xbox. And yeah, now we're going to start listening to everything, and I will rank the songs as we go, okay? First song is called Foreword. Let's go. What is that? Looks like someone is using a hammer, you know? Oh shit. Wow, it's over in 3 seconds. Seriously? What? Okay, breaking some glass or window. What the? Wow. Okay, and that was the end. Oh yeah. Okay. Very unexpected. I'm definitely not going to rank this. I was going to say song, but no, it's not song. This well, introduction noise for sure. So yeah, no ranking for Foreword. Okay. So 12 songs actually, not 13. Yeah. Let's go with Don't Stay. Okay, 3 minutes. Yeah, some electronic sounds, fast pace, yeah, energy right now. Yeah, could turn like some sort of heavy guitar riffs or something. I like that kind of stuff.
Sometimes I need to remember just to breathe. Sometimes I need you to stay away from me.
I was going to say I like when he sings like normally, I mean without screaming and so on, because he happens to sing normally at some points. And yeah, just a few seconds before I interrupt, you have that. Okay, was not ready.
Sometimes I'm in disbelief, I didn't know. Somehow I need you to go. Don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our past.
Yes, actually something like reminding me a little bit about the energy that conveys One Step Closer. To be honest, even if I think that Chester sang in a more aggressive sort of way in One Step Closer. But yeah, all the music elements behind like the heavy guitar riffs, like some kind of sustained note here and there. But yeah, conveying a loud energy. Yeah, kind of reminding me of One Step Closer, but a bit more calm, as I said. Yeah, a bit more for, yeah, like rated T14 instead of M for mature, you know? That's what I mean. But yeah, nice to hear at the moment.
Take all your faithlessness with you. Just give me myself back and don't stay. Sometimes I feel like I trusted you too well. Sometimes I just feel like screaming at myself.
Yeah, this time I was ready.
Sometimes I'm in disbelief, I didn't know. Somehow I need to be alone.
Yeah, sustained note sung by Chester. I was expecting the second chorus to come a little bit earlier, but he maintained his note longer. Yeah, so far like verse 2 is the same as verse 1 except this small transition. We're back in chorus 2, so yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, good. Still what I said before.
Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into. Just give me myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you. Just give me myself back and don't stay.
Okay, some kind of bridge right now. I fear he's gonna scream. I'm hearing like a small setup, like you know, going more with less elements right now. Maybe to have like a sort of bouncing atmosphere to go back to. I feel he's going to scream. Okay, I'm ready anyway. I'm ready.
I don't need you anymore. I don't want to be ignored. I don't need one.
Okay, sort of, but yeah, not the way I expected. I was expecting something more aggressive, and of course you can hear that in his voice that he's I mean pushing, but yeah, okay, sort of more bearable, if I can put it this way, than the kind of screams that I was expecting.
More day of you wasting me away. I don't need you anymore. I don't want to be ignored. I don't need one more day of you wasting me away. With no apology, don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities.
Yeah, I also very much like the guitar rhythm that you're hearing behind the different layers of Chester singing, because yeah, twice his voice singing different stuff. I like this guitar. I have not really heard the drums having some kind of moments to shine or something right now. To me, it's like really the guitar and Chester that are making the soul of this song.
You were changing me into. Just give me myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories, Forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you. Just give me myself back and don't stay. Don't stay. Don't stay.
Okay, some kind of weird noises at the end, but I guess that it's something that they do sometimes, maybe a lot. I don't know. I don't know yet, but yeah, having some kind of transition between one song to the following one with those kind of weird noises. Anyway, yeah, that's a nice start actually for Don't Stay, or totally in the same atmosphere that a lot of songs from Hybrid Theory, to be honest. So yeah, I'm not, how to say that? Yeah, I'm not discovering, I mean, a new facet of the band and the composition of the songs, but yeah, I enjoyed listening to Don't Stay. So yeah, question will be, is it to me a B rank or an A rank? That's my hesitation right now. And I really don't know, to be honest. I'm going to put Foreword right at the, so that I'm not annoyed. Stay. What can I do with that? A rank was one step closer to me. Don't Stay. Yeah, I think B rank, but I liked it, so wow. Okay, A rank. I think I preferred One Step Closer, but yeah, to me it's a very good song too. So yeah, maybe a little bit more generic than One Step Closer was, but yeah, I enjoyed myself, so. Okay, next is Somewhere I Belong. Let's go. Okay, some kind of keyboard introduction, like Linkin Park sometimes do, for example, in the end. And yeah, they're having some kind of weird electronic stuff going behind, but that's not overwhelming. The drums seems to start a bit slowly, and I guess it will come in a few seconds. Okay, I want to see what the keyboard is going to do. Yeah, it's nice. Like, yeah, very nice keyboard melody right now. Okay, like that. Okay, the guitar and bass came. Yeah, very sort of an Indian way of starting the song. Even if basically the rhythms feel more heavy than Indian was, for sure. But yeah, okay. Let's see if it's like some kind of same composition than in the end or not. Some kind of DJ effect. Yeah.
When this began, I had nothing to say, and I'd get lost in the nothingness inside of me. I was confused, and I let it all out to find that I'm.
Okay, first, hello, Mike. You were not here in the first song, so hello. Okay, rapping section with Chester singing a few words here and there. Yeah, still very in the end, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm hooked.
Not the only person with these things in mind, but all of they can see the words revealed is the only real.
and still this small keyboard melody right behind, like tun 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 tun. Yeah, it's enjoyable.
Thing that I've got left to feel, just stuck, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pain till it's gone. I wanna heal, I wanna feel.
Okay, yeah, definitely more loud than In the End was. But yeah, it really looks like the same composition, to be honest, about how the verses and chorus are structured, okay? And yeah, it was efficient in the end, so yeah, it's kind of really cool to hear at the moment.
Like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I wanted all along. Somewhere I belong. And I've got nothing to say. I can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face. I was confused. Looking everywhere, only
Okay, verse 2 is going to be the same as verse 1, yeah, okay.
to find that it's not the way I had imagined it all in my mind. So what do I have but negativity? Cause I can't justify the way everyone is looking at me. Nothing to gain, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my.
Yeah, just a small thing is that actually the like the keyboard section in the end, piano keyboard anyway, in the end was to me more impactful than in this song, because the rhythm was very, I mean, strong. It conveys a lot of things. Tun 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 tun. Anyway, you all know In the End, of course. This one is like tun 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 tun, something like that. It's cool. It's less memorable, I'd say. It's like something that you forget a little bit more than In the End. But yeah, overall same compositions, same style, same structure, a bit more loud, as I said, in terms of guitar, but yeah, still good.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pain till it's gone. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I wanted all along. Somewhere I belong. I will never know myself until I do this on my own.
Okay, bridge. We have Chester still going very loud, while in the end, this part of the bridge was very, actually, yeah, very calm. Actually, very, yeah, sort of very mellow, you know. And in the second part of the bridge, in the end, he was shouting a little bit more. Okay, but yeah, here I like what the guitar is doing behind, like something like tun 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 tun, sort of different pattern the fourth time. But anyway, yeah, I like that.
And I will never feel anything else until my wounds are healed. I will never be anything till I break away from me. I will break away.
Yeah, he's giving a lot. He's very, yeah, like sort of possessed. Yeah, he's. You can really say that, yeah, in a lot of those type of songs, when Chester is singing loud or shouting or screaming and so on, he's very into it. I mean, every time, there's no. He gives so much energy actually, and yeah, that's breathtaking.
I'll find myself today. I wanna heal.
there was like 2 persons, let's say, singing I Wanna Hear, like a second layer of Chester for sure. Yeah, I was not expecting the second one to appear, but yeah, okay, not a big deal, let's go.
What I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pain till it's gone. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real.
Yeah, and this time, by the way, Mike still has a few things to sing, like what he just sung a few seconds ago, while in the end, actually, he was rapping in verses 1 and 2, and then chorus, you had no singing or rapping from him. In the bridge, neither. And so, like, he stopped singing, like, in halfway inside the song. While here, there's still a few portions where he says, he sings, actually. Yeah, I think that we can say that he's singing, erasing something. Didn't catch everything anyway. Yeah, so he's like a little bit more present until the end of the song than in the end.
I wanna find something I wanted all along. Somewhere I belong. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like
There's some kind of sustain note in the background. Don't know if you can hear it, like some kind of high note played by the keyboard, I guess. That's kind of in the background, but very how to say that? That's taking more importance than what I thought it would be, as it's like in the background.
somewhere I belong.
I just said that, but now I can't hear it anymore. Anyway.
Somewhere I belong. Somewhere I belong.
Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Somewhere I belong. Yeah, very sort of copy pasting in terms of structure from In the End. Yeah, I made the comparison right from the start with In the End because there was an keyboard introduction. Okay, it's a sort of signature from Linkin Park. But yeah, actually, the more the song went in, the more I felt that it was really a sort of copy-pasting of structure with In the End, which is actually not a bad thing because I love In the End. Yeah, this one was a little bit more louder, as I said, in terms of energy and instruments and so on, even in terms of Chester shouting. But yeah, overall, the piano parts were less impactful, as I said, some moment during the song, than the introduction from In the End. But I like the song. Yeah. I will be happy to listen to it again for sure. I think it's not going to be an S rank though, but definitely an A rank. I can totally live with that. Yeah. What do you think? Anyway, next song, Lying From You. Let's go. Whoa. I don't know really how to explain that, but it's like it makes me the impression of like some older music, not really jazz, but I don't know, something like recreating an atmosphere from, I don't know, the 50s or 60s or something. For the first few sounds that we've heard, because already noticed that the drums is going to start playing. Yeah, intriguing. With a lot also of interruption inside the sounds, okay? So maybe it's like some kind of DJ post-production effect or something. Okay, okay, and now we remove everything and we're like okay, cool, that's going to be a heavy song. Okay, forgot what I said. Okay, I stopped right at the beginning of something. Yeah, I was going to say I like this rhythm though, it's very catchy.
Pretend everything is what I want it to be. I look exactly like what you would always.
Okay, now we're back with the elements from the beginning and we have a mic rapping. Okay, it's interesting.
Wanted to see when I pretend I can forget about the criminal.
And also still guitar in the background going like doo doo. Reminding us that there's some heavy parts that we've already heard and that are going to be back after that, I guess.
I am stealing second after second just cause I know I can, but I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be.
Okay, some words sung by Chester here. Yeah, but it doesn't look like In the End or Somewhere I Belong here, even if I say that what I call the old style rhythms from the beginning, even if I make a comparison between that and the keyboard intro, it doesn't feel the same at all for me. Yeah, it's something new here. Something new. Yeah, I want to see where it's going to go. But, well, to hear.
So I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now.
Okay, and now like the balance has kind of changed because that's Chester who's singing, which was every time the case in the end and Somewhere I Belong. You have still Mike in the background. Yeah, look, as in Somewhere I Belong, to be honest, but yeah, I don't know. It's not a copy paste for sure. It has something new here, and yeah, I like the energy actually.
Let me take back my life. I'd rather be all alone. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can stay. No turning back now. The very worst part of you is me. I remember what they taught to me.
Oh, yeah, this chorus is very like impactful. And we're back to the rapping section, so that's verse 2 starting now. Okay, yeah, the chorus is yeah, it has a lot more, I'd say, aggressivity sort of than Somewhere I Belong, which was already more aggressive than In the End. So yeah, it's I like the rhythms actually, and the way everything goes in the song.
Remember condescending talk of who I ought to be. Remember listening to all of that and this again. So I pretended up a person who was fit.
Yeah, I really would like to know what are the sounds that we hear in the background right now, and that's the same as we could hear in the intro. Yeah, if you can tell me in the comments what are those songs, if it's like electronic effects or I don't know how they were produced. I would be really interested because yeah, I like those some kind of older music atmosphere.
And now you think this person really is me, and I'm trying to bend the truth. The more I push, the more I'm pulling away, 'cause I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather be all alone. No turning back now.
Yeah, I really like this this chorus. I bet that Chester is really, as I said before, giving a lot to sing like that. Like you hear everything in his throat, going very, very loud. Yeah, I like this chorus. It's really sort of brutal, but I like it.
Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say no turning back now. The very worst part of you. The very worst part of you. Yes, no. This isn't what I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said.
Wow. Okay. That was not aggressive enough. I'm sorry. I thought that was aggressive until now, but Chester decided that that was just something normal for him, and that now is the real aggressive part. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the bridge now. We've had verse 1, chorus 1, verse 2, chorus 2, so bridge. Yeah, Mike is rapping while I was like being astonished by Chester's scream, but yeah, you have some rapping by Mike right now.
But have you running from me like this? This isn't what I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said would have you running from me like this. This isn't what I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said would have.
Chester is singing with Mike right now, and yeah, I like the. I've already said before. The guitar rhythm behind, like do 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 do, so on.
Running from me like this. This isn't what I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said would have you running from me like this. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather be all alone. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say no turning back now. The very worst part of you. The very worst part of you is me.
Wow. Having some goosebumps under my shirt. Wow, Lying From You. Okay. I really like Lying From You. That's definitely a song that the young boy me would have like hated, you know. But yeah, totally like this song. And yeah, and how I haven't heard about this song back in the days. I only know Numb. Numb and In the End, because they were everywhere on the radio and TV and so on, but S-Rank. I love this song. Okay, Hit the Floor. Let's go to dance. Or not, I don't know. Okay, what is that? I can't say if you have some... Yeah, that's metallic noises or something. I don't know if it's like supposed to mimic an oriental atmosphere or not at all. But yeah, surprising. Yeah, another loud and catchy rhythm. Yeah, we're really on a heavy metal sort of atmosphere for the album right now. That's like the fourth song in a row with this kind of atmosphere, but until now it works, so why not?
There are just too many times that people have tried to look inside of me, wondering what I think of you when I protect you out of courtesy. Too many times that I've held on when I needed to push away, afraid to say what was on my mind, afraid to say what I need to say. Too many things that you said about me when I'm not around. You think having the upper hand means you gotta keep putting me down, but I've had too many standoffs with you. It's about as much as I can stand, so I'm waiting until the upper hand is mine.
1 minute you're on top,
Mission 9, watch it drop,
making your heart stop.
just before you hit the floor.
1 minute you're on top.
Okay, yeah, still the classic sort of composition with a verse being a rapping section by Mike, and the chorus having Chester sing. Here we still have Mike, right?
Mission 9, Mr. Shine, making your heart stop.
Yes. Now he's really shouting. There were some kind of songs where Chester was shouting a lot in the first album, Hybrid Theory. That a lot of them I didn't rank very high. But the difference here is that I'm more fond of the instruments behind. Okay, we have some kind of heavy rhythms, as I said a lot, that are brought to us by guitar and bass. Okay, and that's, to me, better composition than what I've heard in a lot of songs from the first album. I don't know if it's going to stay like that or not, but yeah, right now I'm not a huge fan of what I've heard in terms of singing right now. The rapping sections by Mike are okay, but I prefer the ones from the previous songs. And Chester is shouting like very, very loud right now with some kind of pure aggressivity, I'd say. And yeah, what is some kind of appealing to me a little is the guitar right now.
You think you won, and then it's all gone. So
Sorry, I'm going to really listen to that again because it doesn't make sense to me.
stand, so I'm waiting until the upper hand is mine.
1 minute you're on top,
Mission 9, watch it drop,
making your heart stop.
just before you hit the floor.
1 minute you're on top,
Mission 9, missed your shot.
making your heart stop.
You think you won, and then it's all gone. So many people like me.
Okay, some kind of effect like it's all gone, no more aggressivity, no more instruments. Okay, and back to the verse. Okay. Yeah, definitely less into this song than the previous ones.
Put so much trust in all your lies, so concerned with what you think to just say what we feel inside. So many people like me walk on eggshells all day long. All I know is it, all I want is to feel like I'm not stepped on. There are so many things you say that make me feel you cross the line. What goes up will surely fall, and I'm counting down the time. Cause I've had so many standoffs with you, it's about as much as I can stand.
Yeah, this verse is kind of falling flat to me. There's very few elements of music behind. There are only the metallic sounds that at the beginning sort of made me think of an oriental atmosphere, but actually the rest of the song is not, so mistaken. I was mistaken. And yeah, the chorus has some cool guitar rhythms, okay? But Chester is very, very aggressive in his shouting, screaming, and you have a small, how to say, a few words rapped by Mike also, but yeah, it's I'm less into it.
So I'm waiting until the upper hand is mine.
1 minute you're on top,
Mission 9, watch it drop.
Making the rock stop
Just before you hit the floor.
woman, it's your rock top.
Unless you're not, missed your shot.
Sorry, I'm trying not to die.
Making the rock stop
You think you won, and then it's all gone. 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 Now it's all gone. I know.
Something is all gone. I don't know what, because I didn't catch the lyrics before.
I'll never trust a single thing you say. You knew your lies would divide us, but you lied anyway. And all the lies have got you floating up above us all. But what goes up has got to fall.
woman, it's your rock top.
Unless you're not, watch it drop.
Making the rock stop
Just before you hit the floor.
woman, it's your rock top.
Unless you're not, missed your shot.
Making the rock stop
You think you won, and then it's all gone. And then it's all gone. And then it's all gone.
Yeah, I like the guitar behind going like tune 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 tune, something like that. But yeah, the rest, not fan of this song.
And it's all gone. Now it's all gone.
Okay, some kind of disruption and electronic effects at the end. Okay, hit the floor. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna hit the floor while listening to this song. I can't say I heavily dislike though, but yeah, C rank, I guess. Just like okay. Yeah, C rank. Next, easier to run. Let's go. Okay, seems that after Don't Stay Somewhere I Belong, Lying From You, Hit the Floor, so 4 heavy metal songs. We're going to have something more quiet, okay, in order to maybe breathe a little and have some kind of relaxing moment. I don't know. Or maybe we'll have an introduction like Lying From You, and then a huge and heavy guitar coming back. I don't know.
It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something new. It's so
Okay, something in the middle, to be honest. Yeah, we're not in a calm ballad or something, for sure. But yeah, compared to what we've heard before, I'd say the atmosphere looks more rockish than heavy to me right now. Chester is still having some sort of gravel in his voice. I'm here taking the words of a comment I saw in a previous video I made to describe how Chester is singing. But yeah, still more sort of relaxing, I'd say, and calm in on a Linkin Park scale. Okay, so that means that's still sort of rock. But yeah, okay, definitely a sort of small relaxing step after the 4 previous songs, I guess.
much easier to go than face all this pain. You're all alone.
Something has been taken from deep inside of me. A secret I've kept locked away, no one can.
Yeah, that's sort of Chester natural singing voice right now that we haven't heard a lot in this album up to this point. Yeah, as I said, that's really a sort of break, I'd say, in the fast-paced rhythm of this album. So yeah, it's interesting.
Ever see wounds so deep they never show, they never go away, like moving pictures in my head for years and years they've played.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would.
Okay, Mike is sort of rapping. I'd say it's a bit mixed between rap and singing. Yeah? But now Chester joined him, I think. Yeah, okay. They're like going to transition to the chorus, I guess.
If I could stand up and take the blame, I would take all my shame to the grave.
It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something wrong. It's so much easier to go than face all this pain. You're all alone.
Sometimes I remember the darkness of my past, bringing back these memories I wish I didn't have. Sometimes I think of letting go and never looking back, and never moving forward so that.
Yeah, here I was listening to the instruments. Now that we're back to the second verse. Yeah, there are very light atmosphere right behind, drums going like very, very light. I'm not hearing really the guitar and bass, and also the keyboard is playing very, very lightly, you know, like if they were sort of trying not to wake up someone who's actually sleeping, you know. Yeah, so song very actually in the verse, I mean, very based on Chester's voice, which is now his natural voice, as I said, no screaming, no shouting, so on. While the chorus is more relying on the long sustained notes from the guitar. But yeah, anyway, this song contrasts with the rest of the songs we've heard before, but it's still interesting actually. I'm totally in a positive mood while I'm listening to it.
Never be a past.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave.
Just washing it aside.
Okay, I was not expecting a bridge right now. I thought it was going to be another chorus. Let's see, Chester has just gone more impactful right now.
All of the helplessness inside, pretending I don't feel misplaced, is so much simpler than change. It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something wrong. It's so much easier to go than face all this pain. You're all alone. It's easier to run.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made.
It's easier to go.
Yeah, a few elements here and there in the instruments that were not here at the beginning, like another high note, high sustained note in the keyboard in the background. Yeah, not a lot more to say actually, so I'm just going to let the song go to its end.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I
Okay, that was actually interesting, to be honest. Easier to run. It clearly does not have the same impact as Lying From You, Don't Stay, and Somewhere I Belong, but I'm definitely going to rank it at B rank because it was nice. I'm totally happy to listen to that song again for sure. Yeah, and it contrasts with the previous atmosphere, as I said, and it's like a small breath, you know, for the listener. Actually, which reminds me that in Hybrid Theory, a lot of the songs were very very strong, aggressive, and so on. And it's like the only song that added some, that brought, I mean, some contrast were In the End and Cure for the Itch, okay? But In the End was like, if I recall correctly, the 8th or 9th song in the album, I don't remember. And Cure for the Itch was the 11th. Okay, you had My December also, for sure. But My December was like the previous to last song, you know. So yeah, maybe if you wanted to add a little bit of contrast, I would have changed the order of these three songs. In the End, Go for the Itch, and My December, in order to have them like cut the rest of the more aggressive songs. But anyway, easier to run, cut the heavy atmosphere, and we're going to see what happens next is if we have another huge heavy metal kind of song, or what happens. So the next one is called Faint. Let's go. Okay, setting up things with an electronic noise, and then the drums are started. We have this set up a lot of time before, so I'm not surprised. But I like this kind of effect, like dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, and now we're having some rock introduced by the guitar. Okay, gonna be interesting.
Loneliness, a little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. I am what I want you to want. What I
Okay, guitar has stopped. We're back with the introduction sounds that we had in the beginning, and Mike's voice. We still had the drums. Yeah, nothing new under the sun in terms of composition, but okay. The rap part seems a bit, I mean, the pace seems a bit high. Like he's rapping, I'd say, faster than what I've heard him do before. Yeah, that's my feeling.
I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here cause you're all that I got.
I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't change this damage anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I talked about rock elements in terms of what the guitar did at the beginning. Here with Chester's voice, I think we're back to something more heavy metal or something. Yeah, I like it also. That's yeah, typical atmosphere from this album, and like the some songs of the first one. So yeah, I like that.
Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored.
A little bit insecure, a little unconfident, cause you don't understand to do what I can, but sometimes I don't make sense. What you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do. Face
in the background.
away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here cause you're all that I got.
I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Time won't change this damage anymore. Don't
Sorry, trying to speak to my webcam. Usually it does not work when I want it to work, and now that I want it to work, it doesn't work. Ah, that's too much.
turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. No, hear me out now. You're gonna listen to me like it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of involvement.
Right now, hear me out now. You're gonna listen to me like it or not. Right now.
Wow. That was like everything at the same involvement and so on. There was no contrast here or something. Okay. Yeah, it's like I've heard already in a few songs, like I think it was Forgotten in the first one, in Hybrid Theory, where Chester had some kind of very, very aggressive voice. Can't say if it was really the same that what we just heard right now, but okay, though it was kind of blending okay with the rhythm of the song. So yeah, why not? Why not?
The way I did before, don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Time won't change this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. I can't feel. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Time won't change. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored.
Ah. Wow, that was another very impactful song. Yeah, so it really seemed that Easier to Run was a kind of break in the middle of the album, and Faint is going back with a lot of impact, and maybe the rest will follow. Wow, Faint. A rank. Not sure about the S rank, to be honest, but it could be no, A rank, I think. Yeah, A rank is. Yeah, that was such a ride, actually. Okay, this one, figure .09 or I don't know what. Tell me in the comments how I should pronounce this title, because that's what I wondered when I prepared the small papers with the title. Anyway, so figure whatever. Okay, some sort of electronic setup again. I'm having more and more noise in my right ear and like nothing in the left. Yeah, let's see what happens. Is it going to like explode and have some heavy riffs coming? Could be. Yeah, sort of.
Nothing ever stops all these thoughts and the pain attached to them.
Verse 1, and Mike is rapping. That's totally unexpected, right? That never happens. Okay, let's go.
Sometimes I wonder why this is happening. It's like nothing I can do would distract me when I think of how I shot myself in the back again. Cause from the infinite words I can say, I put all the pain you gave to me on display, but didn't realize instead of setting it free, I took what I hated and made it a part of me. Never goes away. Never goes away.
And now you become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me. You'll always be my fear. I can't separate.
Wow. I don't know, but I don't know what's happening, to be honest, here, but yeah, because you have Chester singing and finishing his sentence with a sustain, and there the second layer of Chester singing other stuff and whatever. So I'm kind of really not knowing what's going to happen, but I like this chorus.
Myself from what I've done, giving up a part of me. I've let myself become you.
Yeah, I like the heavy guitar in a lot of songs in this album, to be honest. Yeah, that's really good.
Hearing your name, the memories come back again. I remember when it started happening. I'd see you in every thought I had, and then the thoughts slowly found words attached to them. And I knew as they escaped away, I was committing myself to them. And every day I regret saying those things, cause now I see that I took what I hated and made it a part of me. Never goes away. Never goes away.
Yeah, just this sort of whispering part that I'm not really a huge fan of, and yeah, the way Mike is rapping here is a bit less impactful to me than what it was in Faint, for example. But I guess it's kind of the same that what it usually is. So okay, yeah, the whispering part here I'm not really understanding the purpose of. Maybe you can enlighten me. If you happen to understand the lyrics and the message of the song, so maybe it makes sense, but yeah, kind of weird to me to have those 2 seconds of whispering, right?
And now you become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me. You'll always be my fear. I can't separate myself from what I've done. Giving up a part of me. I've let myself become you.
Never goes away. Never goes away. It never goes away. It never goes away.
Get away from me.
Give me my space back.
I was having this face a bit before because I was recognizing like you know, a calmer part of the song that was maybe going to escalate to screaming, but I felt it like right at the end, and I was like, oh shit, it's going to happen very soon, and I didn't want to interrupt like right before what I thought was this moment, because it was kind of too late. So I was like preparing myself like, it's going to happen, but I didn't stop the sound. Anyway, let's go. That's a bridge screaming whatever.
Gotta just everything comes down to memories of I kept it in, but now I'm letting you I let you go, so get away from me. Give me my space back, you gotta just everything comes down to memories of I kept it in, but now I'm letting you I let you go.
You become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me.
Yeah, same kind of stuff as in Forgotten that I mentioned before. I don't remember when. Maybe in this song or I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, that was kind of funny here, to be honest. Well, in Forgotten, I was like, meh. But yeah, I like the rest of the song anyway. And the screaming part, as I was kind of having fun, I can't really say if I like it or not. I'll have to listen to the song again.
Always be my fear. I can't separate myself from what I've done. Giving up a part of me. I've let myself become you. I've let myself become you. I've let myself become lost inside these thoughts of you. Giving up a part of me. I've let myself become you.
It's about having a part of himself become someone else, I guess, from what I quote. Wow, okay, that was another impactful song. Sorry, I'm always saying the word impactful. You can maybe count the number of times I said impactful until the from the beginning of the song of the video. Sorry. Yeah, I was thinking about a B rank, to be honest, but maybe it could go at A rank because it's cool. Yeah, I think it's going to A rank. I'm wondering if I'm actually more generous with this album than I was with the first one, because yeah, Hybrid Theory was a C rank to me at the end of the day when you added when you averaged all the song. Okay, but yeah, like it's like, to be honest, except Easier to Run, right? All the songs are like the same, sort of the same thing, okay? But that works, and that's kind of music that I like. So yeah, I'm like going to give a lot of A ranks and B ranks because that works. While in Hybrid Theory, there were really some kind of stuff that were not my cup of tea. You can go watch my previous video if you want to know why. But yeah, it's really like sort of always the same in this album, but that works. So yeah, why not? Next, Breaking the Habit. Oh. Another piano intro. Okay, so we still have the piano going like in the background now, but now in the foreground, that the guitar that took the piano place, okay, and going like a sort of a good setup, yeah. It's like yeah, it's like a nice rhythm, to be honest.
Memories consume, like opening the wounds. I'm picking me apart again. You all assume.
Okay, we're back with Chester's natural voice. That's how I call him when he's singing, like normally without screaming or whatever. Yeah, sort of nice. I don't know if it's another song supposed to contrast with the heavy metal songs. I mean, sort of another song like Easier to Run. But yeah, it's definitely less loud than Somewhere I Belong, Don't Stay, Lying From You, Faint, Figure .09 or however whatever you call it. So yeah, something more calm that contrasts. Okay, and with a repeating rhythm, but interesting.
I'm safe here in my room, unless I try to start again. I don't want to be.
Yeah, and a lot of small electronic effects here and there. We just heard one on Chester's voice, but in the background there are some kind of stuff going on that I don't mention because there are so many.
The one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I.
Something has changed in the rhythm. Not in the rhythm. Sorry, I mean in the height of the guitar notes. I think the rhythm is still the same, like turn, 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 turn. That's what we had during the verse, but now we're in the chorus and it's like we have the same, but going like dun, 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 dun. I don't know.
Instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got
Or it's not exactly the same, but anyway.
this way. I know it's not alright, so I'm breaking the habits. I'm breaking the habits tonight.
Yeah, it sounds good, to be honest, yeah. Some kind of DJ stuff.
Watching my cure, I tightly lock the door. I try to catch my breath again. I heard much more than any time before. I had no options left again.
It's this second verse, it's like we have sometimes second layer of Chester, like going like a surround effect or something. I don't know, it disturbs me a little, to be honest, but yeah, it's basically the same verse, but yeah, this effect is a bit weird.
I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be alright, so I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit tonight. I'll paint it on the walls.
Yeah, I could hear in this sustained note, I think he said like I'm painting on the walls. When you say walls, you can hear like something in his throat, in his voice has changed, and he's like having some kind of gravels. Here again, I'm taking the words of someone in the comments who told me that he had gravel in the voice at some point in the first album, and I found that the image was very interesting and actually described what I wanted to say, so I'm using it right now, so thank you. Yeah, like there's not going to be a single song when Chester's natural voice stays from the beginning to the end, you know. But yeah, that's because they're doing some kind of heavy well, metal or rock songs, at least on this album, and a lot in the previous album. But yeah, the previous album, for example, had My December, when from A to Z, that was Chester's natural voice. Actually, that was not really a huge success for me, because My December I ranked it at D rank because that was sort of really boring. I even liked more the reanimation version from My December, which was called like My Dismember. I was having fun, with that because I think it's like DSMBR, and I was like, that's not December, that's dismember. Anyway, just me talking about different stuff, but yeah, all that to say that here Chester is a little bit going towards screaming, a little bit.
'Cause I'm the one that falls. I'll never fight again.
Yeah, when I say he's going a little bit towards screaming, I mean for him, okay? Because for example, if I was to try to scream like he's doing right now, I would have to give like all I have in order to reproduce that kind of involvement, okay? And I guess that at the end it will be a failure. But for him, that's far from the max he can do, you know? For example, in Lying From You, he did a lot more. And in Faint also, for sure.
And this is how it ends. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I had to scream, but now I have some clarity to show you what I.
This song is it feels very repetitive in terms of structure, okay? But it's kind of nice to hear actually. Yeah, it's very sort of a second break after Easier to Run, okay? I feel like that.
I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be alright. So I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit tonight.
Back with the piano intro. Okay. Yeah, that was nice to hear, for sure. I think that's another B rank, guys, for Breaking the Habit. It's cool, but it doesn't have like a sort of epic parts or so on, but it's really cool. So yeah, nice song. Yeah, I'd say that. Next, From the Inside. Let's go. Okay, it's starting from, yeah, I mean, from the start, it's really sort of heavy in the atmosphere, okay? So, yeah, Breaking the Habit was really like a break, as Easier to Run was in the album, in order to add some contrast. So, yeah, seems we're back to something more heavy. With the piano behind going like or something like that.
I don't know who to trust. No surprise.
Everyone feels so far away from me.
Okay, I thought that was going to be heavy, as the start was heavy, but now it's going back to something more melodic and intimistic, sort of. When, for example, you had a lot of their songs that start very calm and light, and that go heavy metal right after. So yeah, seems like they're really trying to how to say that, to have us mistaken, you know, Like when it's starting heavy, actually it's a calm song, and the opposite.
Heavy thoughts sift through dust and the lies.
Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try to make myself get back up on my feet, all I ever think about is this. All the tiring time between, and how trying to put my trust in you just takes so much out of me.
Take everything from the inside and throw it all away, 'cause I swear.
Yeah, it's another song that is kind of cool. Yeah, the verse, I was a bit surprised because it was like Chester singing and Mike having a few sentences here and there, whereas the verses usually are the opposite. Mike is rapping and Chester is singing a few words here and there, so that was kind of different here. And yeah, now the chorus seems to be a little bit more heavy than the verse, so yeah.
For the last time, I won't trust myself with
You, tension is building inside steadily.
Everyone feels so far away from me.
Heavy thoughts forcing their way out of me.
Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try.
Yeah, I said that about the verse, but that was actually only the first part of the verse. The second part of the verse is only Mike rapping. So
To make myself get back up on my feet, all I ever think about is this. All the tiring time between, and how trying to put my trust in you just takes so much out of me.
Take everything from the inside and throw it all away, 'cause I swear.
yeah, still the long sustained guitar note during the chorus. It's like sort of always the same, like doom, doom, doom. You have that kind of stuff in all of their songs, but that works.
For the last time, I won't trust myself with you. I won't waste myself on you. You, you, waste myself on you. You, you, I'll take everything.
Okay, Chester screaming again.
From the inside and throw it all away, 'cause I swear for the last time I won't trust myself with you. Everything from the inside and just throw it all away, 'cause I swear for the last time I won't trust myself with you.
I felt this one was really short, to be honest, but no, it's like a little bit less than 3 minutes. Yeah, actually, all their songs seems to be very short in this album. Like, it was number 10. Okay, so we have only 3 songs left to hear, and yeah, I don't know how since when I started this video, but yeah, I feel it's a shorter album. Anyway, I like this song, to be honest, so I think it's going to be another A rank. That's a lot of A ranks today from the inside. Yeah. Okay, so next is called Nobody's Listening, which is actually wrong because I am listening right now, so. I was talking in a previous song about Oriental rhythm. Sorry, I'm making nonsense with my wire right now. Yeah, in a previous song I talked about Oriental rhythm, and actually that was not, but here it really looks like before the sort of rapper is going like yo 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 or something, and I'm saying the rapper because it doesn't look like Mike, but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But there's so much effect in that voice that maybe it's Mike or maybe it's whatever, I don't know.
Oh, peep the style and the kids checking for it. The number one question is.
Now that's Mike for sure. But yeah, behind it's like very Japanese sort of atmosphere.
How could you ignore it? We drop right back in the cut over basement tracks with raps that got you back.
Which actually can totally make sense because Mike has Japanese roots, so maybe has some relation with that.
Backing us up like rewind that. We're just rolling with the rhythm. Rise from the ashes of stylistic division. With these non-stop lyrics of life living, not to be forgotten, but still unforgiven. But in the meantime, there are those who want to talk this and that. So I suppose that it gets to a point where feelings gotta get hurt and get dirty with the people spreading the dirt of gold.
Try to give you warning, but everyone ignores me.
Told you everything loud and clear.
Oh, they're very, very loud bass in the background of this chorus. Very, very low notes, and it's like really taking all the intention on those sounds because they're very, very low and plain.
Nobody's listening. Call to you so clearly, but you don't want to hear me.
Told you everything loud and clear.
But nobody's listening.
I got a heart full of pain, head full of stress, hand full of anger held in my chest, and everything left's a waste of time. I hate my rhymes, but hate everyone else's more. I'm riding on the back of this pressure, guessing that it's better. I can't keep myself.
Not a huge fan of what I'm hearing until now. A lot of rap. I mean, we've heard a lot of songs with verses being pure rap or sort of, with a little bit of Chester appearing here and there. But I think that this verse is very long compared to the chorus, okay? And even the chorus, I'm not a huge fan of what I've heard. I don't know. As you can see right behind here, I have a poster of temple in Kyoto, right? Called the Golden Temple, or Kinkakuji in Japanese. So it's definitely not that I'm not a fan of Japan because I went there different times. But so what I mean is that it's not because that's a Japanese atmosphere that I don't like the song, but I don't know. Doesn't work on me.
Together because all of this stress gave me something to ride on. The pain gave me something I can set my sights on. You never forget the blood, sweat, and tears, the uphill struggle over years, the fear and trash talking, and the people it was to, and the people that started it just like you.
Try to give you warning, but everyone ignores me.
Told you everything loud and clear.
But no.
Yeah, I'd say maybe it's because it's sort of too caricatural for me. Having those sort of sounds that remind me of a Japanese atmosphere. It's not really original as a way to remind, well, to make people think about the fact that it's Japanese sounds. So maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah, overall, the reason doesn't get me. And yeah, if maybe the bridge will be cool, I don't know. But anyway, from what I've heard with the verse and the chorus up to now, I'm considering something between C and D, and maybe a D, to be honest, because it's not really my cup of tea.
Nobody's listening. Call to you so clearly, but you don't want to hear me.
Told you everything loud and clear,
but nobody's listening.
I got a heart full of pain, head full of stress, handful of anger held in my chest. Uphill struggle, blood, sweat, and tears. Nothing to gain, everything to fear. Heart full of pain, head full of stress, handful of anger held in my chest. Uphill struggle, blood, sweat.
Yeah, also I don't really feel that, you know, the Japanese sort of sound blends very well with the rest of the elements, which are the bass rhythms, the low stuff that I talked about in the chorus. Also, to me, they don't blend with the rap portion we're hearing now. So yeah, it's really kind of cognitive disruption or something to me. Like, I'm wondering just why why they've brought those elements together.
Tears, nothing to gain, everything to fear. Heart full of pain.
And if I wanted to be sort of joking or something like that, I'd say that I understand why nobody's listening, which is the title of the song, because it's certainly, up to this point, the worst song of the album to me. But anyway.
Try to give you warning, but everyone ignores me.
Told you everything loud and clear,
But nobody's listening. Call to you so clearly, but you don't want to hear me.
told you everything.
Yeah, there's not a lot of elements. There's the bass I talked about. There's the Japanese stuff. And that's kind of everything you had in terms of instruments. And to me, they don't blend together, so...
Loud and clear,
But nobody's listening.
I got a heart full of pain, head full of stress.
Nobody's listening.
Handful of anger held in my chest.
Nobody's listening.
Uphill struggle, blood, sweat, and tears.
Nobody's listening.
Nothing to gain, everything to fear.
Nobody's listening.
Coming at you from every side.
Okay, and finishing the song with some electric elements. Sort of some of them that we've heard in the introduction, but... No, definitely the worst song to me. There's only Session and Numb remaining. I know that Numb is better than this song for sure. Session, I don't know, we're going to see that, but certainly the worst song or the second worst song of the album to me. I said C or D. Actually, it's definitely not a C for sure. I was even wondering if it was going to be an E rank with the repetition of the second verse and second chorus. I don't know. Really not into this song. I think that was Cure for the Itch that I ranked at E rank before in Hybrid Theory. I don't know. Yeah, I ranked also, what was it? It was Forgotten at D rank. It was My December. It was, I think, I don't know, High Voltage when at E maybe, because that was pure rap and so on. Really, I'm wondering because okay, D rank, but that's really not oh, I don't know. Sorry, I'm taking time to make my mind, but Okay, let's keep with the D rank, but that's really a low D rank, let's say. Okay, Session next. Like very contemplative. Yeah, the drums feel really loud, actually. Still a lot of electronic effects here and there. Oh, I'm just noticing that this one is very short, actually. Like 2 minutes and 15 or 20 seconds. Wow. Halfway into the song, I guess it's gonna be instrumental like Cure for the Itch was. That's really yeah. I don't know what to think yet, but so many stuff going on with the electronic effects. What the hell? Yeah, like the DJ is on fire for sure, but the song is ending, so what the... Such a nonsense. Wow. Okay, why did they have to end with nobody's listening and this stuff that I have trouble to define? At least there was stuff happening for sure. It feels less empty than Cure for the Itch felt to me, because of all the electronic stuff and so on. But yeah, I can't really say. I think it's another D rank. Just it's not an E rank like Cure for the Itch was, but it's not totally not going to listen to that again. Yeah. Anyway, that's two songs that I consider bad in a row, but at least we are ending with Numb, and same as I did with In the End in the previous album, well, in the Hybrid Theory album, because my previous video was about Reanimation. I'm going to rank it right now because I know it, and it's going to be for sure on S rank. Yay! Yay! So that you can see it. And now we're going to listen to Numb because it's so good.
Tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface.
Yeah, so here you have the piano keyboard intro, which is their signature. And yeah, difference with In the End is that Chester is singing during the verse. Actually, Mike has very small interventions in this song. I think it was in Crawling. It's kind of the same stuff as he sings in Crawling. It's like he sings a sentence while Chester is maintaining a sustained note. Okay, and that's all. No rap parts or something. But yeah, this song is really emotionally impactful for sure. I know it's a generation-defining song. Not ashamed to say that. It's definitely how important this song was to a lot of people. In the End was also very, very huge. But I think this one has had more impact because of its message, I guess. Not to say that In the End has nothing to say, but yeah, a lot of people can identify to the message of this song, I think. And yeah, that's why it was so huge. And also, yeah, you have the keyboard, the huge guitar sustained note as usual, and Chester singing so well. And yeah, let's go.
Don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more.
Yeah, and you have the piano here going like so on, and it works. It's very light behind in the background and so on, but you hear some notes here and there, and it really works. While the guitar are going with the sustained notes I mentioned earlier. And yeah, although the chorus is more emotionally impactful with how Chester is singing it. And yeah, this song is just amazing. So
I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you.
Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
and yeah, it's sort of a little bit more heavy than In the End, but it's not that heavy in the verses. The chorus is a bit more heavy, but if you compare with a lot of songs in this album, like Somewhere I Belong was more heavy to me. Lying From You is totally more heavy. Faint, maybe also Figure .09, whatever. That's not that heavy for a Linkin Park song, which is also maybe why this and In the End were their two biggest success, because it could touch like sort of a bigger audience, and yeah, plus the emotional aspect and the message.
And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too.
But though Chester is screaming for sure. I mean, he's really involved as usual, and those type of screaming or of singing would be considered very heavy for a lot of bands. But yeah, to me, as I said, the atmosphere of this song is not that heavy for Linkin Park.
But I know you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me.
Yeah, and we have in the background the piano going back with the same rhythm as the intro, like tun 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 tun. I didn't catch it, to be honest, during the song. I mean, the middle of the song. While in the end, like the intro were coming back a lot, like really a lot, at each chorus, at each verse also. So, but yeah, it still works.
I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to
Well, so yeah, that was Numb. I didn't want to interrupt this song a lot because basically everybody, I was going to say everybody on Earth knows Numb, but yeah, it has billions of views on YouTube, and I guess billions of streams on Spotify and Deezer and whatever, same as In the End. So yeah, that's their biggest hits, and yeah, as I said, that's a generation defining song. So yeah, maybe younger people don't know it, and older people don't know it because they were kind of not the target at the time of the release of this album. But yeah, anyway, yeah, we're done. We're done with Meteora, guys, and that was definitely, from what I can say, better than Hybrid Theory to me. I haven't done the calculation yet, but it seems really better. So yeah, now going to rank the album. So first step is to add here the image of the album. Okay. Second step is to open my calculator. Okay, and now we're going to rank that. So 1, 2, 3. 2 songs at 3 points, 6 points. Then 1 at 4. Then 2 at 5, that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 6. That's 30 points. And 2 at 7. That's 14 points. How many songs? 13, but there was Foreword that I didn't rank, so that's 12. So let me divide 64 by 12. 5.33. So 4. Blah, blah, blah. Let me check. 5 is here. So that's, yeah, okay, that's an upper B rank. That's a B plus to me. Actually B rank is 5 points, so I rank everything between 4.5 and 5.5 into B ranks, okay? And when it's more than 5.25, I say it's a B plus. So yeah, B plus, sort of close to A rank. I don't know how many points exactly it lacked to be at 5.5, but I could calculate that, but we don't care. If you want to point the finger at something, just point the finger to Nobody's Listening and to Session. That definitely, to me, are responsible for the album not being an A rank. But yeah, anyway, that was definitely a huge evolution to me between Hybrid Theory and this album in terms of overall quality, because I ranked Hybrid Theory only at C rank, because I think 4.2, something like that, and this one is 5.3, so there's a plain point above. Yeah, really, to be honest, there was not a lot of variety in the songs. Like all the A ranks and S rank sort of are structured the same way, sort of. But yeah, you also had Easier to Run and Breaking the Habits that were very cool breakers inside the album. To contrast with more heavy songs. And yeah, Hit the Floor, that was just okay to me, and Nobody's Listening in Session that, to be honest, I could have ranked at E, but anyway. So yeah, that was, I'm going to rank that. That was, guys, my first listening and reaction and ranking of Meteora by Linkin Park. I hope that you enjoyed this video. As I said in the introduction, I'm going to listen to all of their discography and rank it. So I already started with Hybrid Theory and Reanimation. Today was Meteora. You can check my playlist for all the Linkin Park albums. That is going to evolve until I'm done with everything. I also consider some live performances at some point, so if you want to point me out in the comments of good live performances, don't hesitate to do so. My actually following video about them will be about their next album, which is not Minutes to Midnight, which is Live in Texas, from what I've seen. Okay, so that's, I just talked about live performance. That's going to be some live. So I think that it's, instead of having just the sound heard, I mean, instead of having you and me just hear the sound of this album, like on Spotify, because I don't own it, I think I'll try to catch on YouTube like the video performance of the Live in Texas. I'm sure that it somehow exists. so I have to check that before the next video. And yeah, see you soon for that if you're a Linkin Park fan, and if you're open to new music discoveries, do not hesitate to check my other videos. Right now I'm having a run with Nightwish, symphonic metal band from Finland, and I'm also having a run with Streets of Rage video games, original soundtracks. That was Kira Zoldyck music for another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!